me take the time out to say a special good morning to the listeners and viewers of Classic Radio, the viewers of GBN TV. How is everyone doing this morning? It's Tuesday. It's the 30th day of December. Yes, we have one more day to go. And the memory of the year 2025 for all that we will share with each other. And hopefully that whatever we did within the year 2025 brought about some positive impact in the lives of ourselves for starts and the lives of others, and we've been hopeful that we can improve upon it a whole lot during the year 2026 to come. Good morning to of course users of our nation's roads, drivers, those of you who walk along on the nation's roads. Good morning to you all as well. With you, hope you're having an A-OK morning so far. My morning is good, I would say that. Thank God for that, and certainly hope I could throw the same feeling to you. So I mean, the way someone can respond to you, bring that feeling and uplifts you as an individual and make your day even better. Folks, we drew for an open line this morning. Not only drew, but we're going to have an open line this morning. On today's edition of To The Point, 435-2041 is going to get the ball rolling this morning. Don't forget double options of you calling in via the WhatsApp, 435-2041, the direct line. If you missed what I said and you're looking at via the television screen, you will see those numbers there, both the direct line and the WhatsApp, 435-2041. I'm giving you the option to, of course, stir up the conversation this morning in terms of what we're going to talk about. Your conversation that you start off this morning could be the one that will suddenly give, of course, that boost to everyone else who's listening, and everybody may want to chime in on that. We do have our first caller. Caller, you're live. Good morning and welcome.
Oh, good morning. How is everything?
Doing good, man. What's up? What's up with you?
Yeah, I'm pretty okay. I live in paradise.
All right, man. All right.
Let's continue. The whole wide world is good enough. America is good in right now. We're doing right now. You want to match them blind field. Match them in country right now because they can't get you all of them. That's not bad, you know. And telling China they can't come in the Caribbean and have to stay out of the Caribbean. That be American territory. Who tell America the world is their own? In this 2025, the world is open world, open market. In the days gone by when China was in poverty, China was in poverty, right? China out of poverty and they out to build a wall. Which Americans laughs and sleep for too long. England, American fans and them sleeping and drinking and eating and things. China to use their brains. And they have the brains to conquer the world and to rule the world right now. Who's spending the most money in the world today? China. Spending the most money in the world to any country to upgrade and uplift them from poverty, which American keep you, give you, feed you hand to mouth. They give you everything and they control you and they control you. The oil brands that belongs to Venezuela, simple. That's the oil. They were stealing from them in the past and they come up for it now. That is insulting and disrespect and things. The world belongs to America. The oil what they both the seas and things go to China. Them and China have a big debate right now concerning oil. Big debate.
Let me ask you one question. We have one more day to go before we wrap up 2025. What about 2025 thus far has made a significant impact on you as an individual?
For me, every time I work alone, you know, and the biggest insult I get is on my insurance company, Clico Insurance Company. Want to give me something which I then can buy full fitted. That's the biggest disrespect I ever get for the year. For 7 years retire.
Well, I was actually talking. Let's leave out, maybe what the not so good issues of 2025. What has made a positive impact on you as an individual thus far for 2025?
Impact just me personal.
In you personal, just personally, there's probably something that has made a serious impact on you that has made you start thinking differently for some reason or the other in 2025, even though we haven't wrapped up the year. Just one more day to go.
Well, as I get older and I listen to news and I read, I get more knowledge in any case. Get more wiser and how I see things in the past, things unfolding, and I listen and I'm going on.
All right.
As a little nation, Grenada need to be better how it is today.
Okay.
Government come, government go, in the same way, just nobody making it different, nobody making it change. I know the idea in the head of what they can, they have no vision, but something wrong with going on. They have a good project right now going from airport, come up to the city.
Let's not divert too much this morning, eh? Let's not divert too much. I know we have an open line, but let's keep it. Let's keep it in a respectful way.
What do you know? The road project they doing with the pipe coming up. Now the bus driver and the people complaining that they told a hole in the road. They choose some gravel and be where they dig some fine stone and things, right? But all the stone come up and they go back in the road where good. So I let them sweep back the stone back in the hole and ram it and things, and put steel and cover the pipe.
Okay.
So along the put back stone inside, all will come out in the hole and go back in the hole again.
Understand.
Pipe, right through the whole area, put steel on top of it. And you will see it will be much better for the bus to drive it, and it will be better for the whole.
All right, bro. Take it easy, man. And if we don't get to chat again, of course, all the best for 2026 to come.
I'm okay health-wise. I'm okay in any case. I mean, I want to go to 100, you know.
All right, man. That's a good figure to look forward to, man.
Blessing.
All the best. Take it easy. All right, man. 445-2041. Still didn't get what made that positive impact on his life for 2025 thus far. We know it hasn't wrapped up yet. Maybe you never know, something could happen today. But Sila diverted a little bit. Let's go to another caller. You're live. Caller, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, son. How are you?
Doing great. What about you this morning?
Well, I'm doing that great, but the best Christmas I ever spent is with GBN with the TV problem up to now. About 3 weeks and now I ain't seeing nothing. I ain't nothing. So that was the best Christmas I ever spent with all you.
All right.
You understand? So I don't know when I'll go to give some light on that. Otherwise, to that, I'm there.
All right, sir. All right. I'm assuming you cut the TV over the terrestrial way, little antenna on top of your roof. That's how you still look at television?
Yes.
Okay. Understand. Well, all the best, man, and hopefully for 2026 it will be a whole lot better. All right?
Well, when are you ready to do it?
Have a blessed day, bro. Take it easy, man. All the best.
Right, bye-bye.
445-2041. Don't forget, you also have the option of calling via the WhatsApp. If you prefer to send a message via the WhatsApp, feel free to do so also. I will certainly read it out. We do have another caller. Let's take this caller. Caller, you're live. Good morning. Welcome.
JT, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Great. Did Santa Claus pass by you for Christmas?
Nah, I didn't see that. I didn't see him at all, man.
Well, you know why? He passed for 2 people. Naughty or nice, so probably you behave naughty, so he go past by naughty people. So you have to try to behave nice, so next day he go come down the chimney. So have a strong chimney so he could come down the chimney and fill your stocking.
Oh.
Anyway,
all right.
I was, you know, you just have to be friendly. This is the Christmas, the Utah season.
So true,
you know?
so true.
So you just make a little joke. It's not, you have to be serious.
I understand.
Right?
Understand.
Right. I was listening to the news yesterday about the horrific murder that took place of the 9 people in I think it's Belize or wherever it is. And I just want to tell people that violence, well, all of a sudden the guy, after he killed the 9 people, that he hung himself. So I don't know if he had a mental problem or I don't know what it is. But I just want to tell people that try to begin with myself. Try and see if you could manage our emotions and don't resort to violence. Try to see if they could solve things peacefully. There must always be a peaceful resolution. And try and see if you could walk away. Think twice. Walk away from these sort of things. I've been looking at the internet for the longest while and hearing stories. I don't know if it's true. Like, for instance, let's just use the local language. A man get a horn with a wife, he had to kill. A girlfriend, when the other day she's a stewardess, she was going to work, he accused her of having a next man and being an escort and killed. So I'm just saying that we know all these things as hurt. Because love hurts. That's a fact. And sometimes you spend a lot of money on a man and a wife and a woman, and they're gone with the other person. So that is natural. I'm not putting it under the carpet. So all these things you must be emotional and get hurt about it. So we must always try to see if we could control our emotions, solve problems with dialogue, and also probably government institute this thing about management of conflict, or how to manage conflicts and manage your rage and all these sort of things. Like you have road rage drivers because somebody block a thing and they stop suddenly, you get out and kill people. We have to try, and for the new year, try and be better persons.
If I could chime in on you for a minute. 2026 is approaching. We have one more day.
Yeah.
Would you like to be that individual who will be like to calling from time to time on the radio and offer that advice to citizens, way of managing their conflict, that conflict resolution as you spoke about? Would you like to be that individual doing that in 2026?
Yes, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem because I always on, my voice, I'm always on the station.
All right.
Because I think it's important that we say no to violence. We think twice. When they say think twice before you answer, look before you leap. And when you institute all these different principles, then this will be a better and safer place.
Thank you.
Have a great day, my friend.
You too. Have a good one. Caller via WhatsApp. Good morning. You're live.
Morning.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Anyway, for 2026, I would like to see more Grenadians go into the in the media, whether it's print media, call radio program, use YouTube, Facebook in a positive way, and make noise. When I say make noise, speak your mind. Speak your mind. If you're living in a community, don't follow blindly. Talk about what's going on. If your community need good, certain development, talk about it. This is what we want. And also, I would like to see Grenada. You look at Grenada media, even though Grenada is not a one-party state or a socialist country. I notice the media in Grenada is kind of, the most popular voices I hearing on the media is a small clique of people with a left-wing political narrative. Some of them, to me, they are antics, political antics from the left. I would like to see more young people coming forward with positive political views to suit the world that we're living in, because in Grenada we don't have no high-tech invention of nowadays. Man fight war with Jones. All we have is a lot of academias. Yeah, it's good to be educated, but that alone cannot change the world. So I would like to see more people involved and for a lot of people leave the country and they go and live in town. They're living in certain areas. They live in good. I would like to see more successful rural Grenadians stay in the community and help the community grow, than going to the south of the island and isolating yourself in gated community.
Okay.
That's what I would like to see. Okay.
Thank you, and appreciate your contribution this morning. Have a good one, man. All the best. We do have another caller. Good morning to you live. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
All the best to you and GBN and all your callers. I just wanted to add to what one of your callers just mentioned regarding anger management. This is very important for us as a community, because knowing the values that we have, the things we treasure, being courteous is important for us as a people. I observe that there's an increase in road management, and I had an incident with one of our parliamentarians who came out of his vehicle and was attempting to get me to do something that would accommodate him to pass. And I felt that was really a dangerous thing, that he opted to do. And one of your callers sometimes would would promote those politicians, speak highly of them. I want her to also encourage them to be wise in approaching the public when you have so much issues on the road. A road rage, if another person is not willing to be courteous, and it can end up really, really nasty. And because I was positive about the approach, we did not end up in a collision. And so I want to encourage our leaders to be wise in their response. Take into consideration we have a lot of setbacks on our roads, a lot of challenges, and sometimes you're late, you're in a hurry, you're trying to get there. So you just want to make use of the rules of the traffic. But however, at times we have to give up our rights in driving. And this is what probably one of our politicians was not willing to do. And so if I did not use good judgment, you could have heard something sad on the news. So he knows who he is. If he's listening to that, he knows who he is. He's my friend still. But I just want to say that in general that we should be very, very courteous on the road at this time.
Thank you, caller. Thank you, and I appreciate you taking the time out to showcase that you do also have that anger management, and you would not portray those behavior, of course, unnecessarily. All right, thank you so much. Hey, folks, we drew for a break. Let's take that break, and when we come back, we have much more for you in terms of taking your calls, hearing of course issues that you would like to speak about. Stay with us. We'll be right back to The Point Classic Radio, GBN TV.
I'm so sorry. I thought there was time.
He's just pulled out. I don't have time to stop.
Well, come on, mate. It was a simple mistake.
I don't know if I was going a bit slower.
Please. I've got my boy in the back.
I'm going too fast. I'm sorry.
Records at the traffic department shows that a total of 1,447 accidents were reported for the year 2012, which includes 3 road fatalities. 2,946 accidents were reported for the year 2022, which includes 8 road fatalities. This is a significant increase of 104%. This is alarming. When a family tragically loses a loved one, does it matter whether by means of a gun or a motor vehicle? To avoid accidents, drivers and pedestrians alike must exercise extreme caution when using the road.
I want to control your anger. There's a way to feel better. That's one thing to remember. No matter where you are, you can be a star. Stop and take a deep breath and relax yourself. Take another deep breath and relax it, and relax it. Eliminate violence.
GBN Television News at 7.
Welcome back to our listeners. Welcome back to our viewers. It's To The Point, Classic Radio GBN TV. We have an open line edition this morning. So you listening viewers, you have the option of calling in, sharing your views, sharing your concern. Or you may want to send out that early New Year's greeting. Feel free to do that also. Let's go to the phone now. We do have a caller. Caller via WhatsApp. Good morning, you're live. Welcome. WhatsApp caller, you're live. Guess you don't want to be part. Let's go back. We lost both callers there. 435-2041. And I have a message from someone via the WhatsApp. They're saying the best thing that happened to me is that I finally understand that I got to focus on my care instead of trying to fix everyone else's issue. Let me get that. I lost that just a wee bit. And everyone else's issues and problems. And that's a comment there from someone. I guess that's one of the things that he has learned the most for one of the most positive impact that's on him for 2025 thus far. Caller, you are live. Good morning, welcome.
Hi, good morning to you, GT, and good morning to all your followers and the different media. GT, sometimes we tend to look for negative things, but there is so much positive around this that we take for granted.
Certainly agree with you with that.
We don't live in utopia yet. It's not a perfect place, but I think God has been very good to us in 2025. We were spared from all the hurricanes. We had a bad year in 2024. But if you look at what is happening, the whole mood of our country this year, to me, has been good. If you look, yesterday there was a breakdown of the crimes. 60%, 62% decline in homicides. This is great. And crimes in general, this is something, every crime is one too many. We know that. And many people lost people close to them violently this year. But the decline is something worth noting and thanking God for. The whole atmosphere, even healthcare, I'm hearing a lot of positive vibes from the hospital. People are saying that the nurses, the quality of care, and everything has improved. It's not perfect yet. Look at what happened with GBN's program with the schools. Look at the overwhelming response. How many schools took part? And there are many other schools that had concerts on their own, things that we haven't seen for a long time. The teachers seem to be happy. Some parties say because of the doc pay that was given back to them. But people seem to be generally pleased. I would say the industrial climate seems to be much more peaceful. Could you imagine, GT, people striking now for pay that's overdue from years and years now? People are not striking for bonus. Could you imagine that? What do you get to the point where people are striking for bonus and not for overdue, pay that's been owed them for 5 and 6 years? I think this is a positive thing. So all in all, when we look back at the year, we did have many major tragedies. We had some loss of life on our roads. We had some crimes. And there are a lot of things that's still being worked upon. But I think we can reflect on that year as a year when God was good to us. And let us try to embrace that spirit that we had last year into 2026. And I think we can have good things happen for us. Wonderful, wonderful. Have a good day and a good year to you, GT, and all your followers. Thank you.
Thank you, and have a good day yourself. 435-2041, 435-2041. To the point, open line edition this morning. Let's hear from you, folks out there. We do have another caller. Let's see what this caller has to offer this morning. Caller, you're live. Good morning. Welcome.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
So let me start with the positive first. 2025 has been very good for me.
Yes.
You understand? I've come to the realization, to appreciate, support from family and friends even more. 2026 for Grenada. I'm really looking forward for us to push. I'm passionate about this derelict vehicle. When you start looking at certain things, you start seeing it more than ever. I bought a Creta, and I didn't realize how much Creta you had in Grenada. Now that I had an issue with derelict vehicles, I'm seeing it everywhere, and I think all of us can relate to that. Mm-hmm. Where we stayed in some road or some, Grenada has seemed to be, the dumping ground for all of these old vehicles, and it's not good for health too, because some rats, some snake, and so on. So I want persons who have derelict vehicles in the yard and so on. I spoke to Solid Waste Management, and it's simple. You as the owner, you can call, and they will come and arrange. For other persons who are not the owner and so on, the people can call in, and then they will make arrangement, they will target and so on. Let's make Grenada pure again. It cannot be pure with all of these derelict vehicles and all waste and so on. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you a whole lot. Thank you. Appreciate your contribution. 435-2041, 435-2041. And I like, as the gentleman started off, he spoke of the positives and, of course, what he would like to see. What would you like to see in terms of a major improvement in Grenada, of course, overall in 2026? We do have another caller. Caller, you are live. Good morning and welcome. Caller, you may have to lower whatever device you have in the background. I'm not going to accommodate the call once you have that radio or television, whatever device you have turned up so loud in the background. Sorry, I would not accommodate that. 435-2041, 435-2041. As we mentioned, the positive outlooks. Let's certainly hope that we see a whole lot of that in 2026 to come. 435-20, we go back to the phone line. Caller, you're live. Good morning and welcome. I'm not sure if it's me. Caller, you're live. Good morning, welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes, I love Grenada so much. I would like to see a significant improvement in health, the health system. All right? I do believe we need a health insurance, a national health insurance. Everyone has to contribute. And also, I would like to see us developing or exploiting more of our tourism infrastructure. Grenada is a beautiful, peaceful place. And sometimes I ask myself, what do the tourists really come in for when you compare with other exciting things? And for example, the neglect of Granny Tangley, it has been literally abandoned. Okay, so we're glad for us to have an improved health system and the tourism infrastructure for it to be developed. Thanks.
Thank you. I appreciate your call a whole lot. Made a whole lot of sense there. 435-2041, 435. Calls of those nature. I would certainly like to hear from our listeners and viewers this morning. What you're taking, of course, what you would like to see, for 2026 in terms of the overall development of Grenada. There's lots that needs to be, but there are things that you would like to see, major attention being thrown out at in 2026. We do have another caller. Caller, you're live. Welcome.
Thank you, GT.
Good morning to you.
I hope you enjoyed your Christmas.
Certainly did. How was yours?
Mine was great.
All right, great.
Still enjoying the season.
All right.
Anyway, what I would really like to see is our government institutions be a little bit more proactive and not wait for something to happen for them to act. For instance, we are always complaining about the vehicles parked on the side of the roads, and we talk about our drainage system and those kinds of things. I wish that we have persons in place who would look around the country to see what needs to be done and act on it before people have to call to say, oh, there is a problem here and it has not been attended to. So I really wish we can be more effective and more proactive when it comes to dealing with the business of the nation. Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution. We do have another caller via WhatsApp. WhatsApp, you're live. Good morning. Let's hear from you.
Good morning, GT.
Good morning to you, sir.
Viewers and listeners. My concern this morning, yes, I want to concur with most of the people that we have had a very good year, 2025, and we should be thankful for that. We don't normally give thanks. I don't know why. I mean, that is one of the weaknesses that we had as a people. My concern this morning, GT, is that of the social media in terms of our uses of that thing. I've seen a post made yesterday on via social media, and if I was not very careful, knowledgeable, I would have thought that we are in a very serious situation health-wise in terms of the outbreak of diseases in Grenada, like respiratory and and foot and mouth and all this other thing. And then when you read the post, I mean, if you're not informed, you'll be frightened. And I know that people have a right to express themselves. I mean, we live in a democracy and all of that, and people have that right. But with that right comes a responsibility. And I think people have to be more responsible when they go in and post things out there where the general public is seeing and hearing. Why do you want to put a post there that could eventually, I mean, it could cause panic among our citizens? Just because, and basically that is for political mileage. It's unfortunate, and my advice, GT, is that the government do something. Because in all the rights that we have that is vested in the Constitution, as I said before, there is a certain level of responsibility. And you cannot have people going on social media because the world, I mean, that could affect our tourism product. When people is posting those things and then people hearing that they have outbreak of what in Grenada, and like the government is frightened to speak about it and all of those things, and then people who are looking to come to Grenada would have second thoughts. And those information are false. You know, so I would like that the government, along with the police, do something to curb that misuse. That is what I would say. Misuse of the social media in terms of settling whatever political position people might have. Thank you and have a good morning.
Thank you also. Have a good morning yourself. We do have another caller. Caller, your life. Good morning. Welcome.
Hi, good morning. I do have a very bad cold, but I had to call. I just wanted to say we had a great year this year in Grenada. I mean, we had no storms, hurricanes, very few crime rates, and altogether it's been a very peaceful, beautiful Grenada. And I like also to say thank you to our solid waste operators. They do keep Grenada very clean. And on cleanliness, I would like to say that I wish our residents would be more conscious of keeping our island clean, especially the old cars around the road. Maybe we're not aware of the disease that could be in them. And the problem, our island is beautiful. We could use the land across the road to plant the flowers and vegetation and trees rather than having dump cars. It's like our roadside has become a car waste landscape instead of beautiful landscape. I think there should be a law implemented to remove all these old cars from the island and do something to them because it's ugly and it's not tourist attraction. It's not even residential attraction. It's not even safe for children and family. Apart from that, our rivers are beautiful. I would like to see we spend more time cleaning the rivers and planting, flowers and trees and even benches so we can sit down and enjoy the river. All in all, it was a beautiful year, and I'm grateful to God that Grenada had a great year, and I hope we can continue, especially for the work that our government have been doing to improve our country and our people. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and all the best goes out to you for 2026 to come.
And you too. Thank you.
All right. Hey, folks, we're due for a break. Let's take that break. When we come back, we'll have much more of your calls here on the program. Stay with us. It's To The Point Classic Radio, GBN TV.
Quench your thirst with an explosion of taste.
GBN Television News at 7, a pulse on all things Grenadian. Look out for our new features through expanded synergies with our media partners in Barbados, St. Lucia, Jamaica, Trinidad, and beyond. Capturing the latest in news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Credible, informative. Thank you for making us number one. News at 7, live, Monday to Friday on GBN Television, Channel 7 and 11. K105.5 and 105.9, Hot 98.5 and 98.7, GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel, and www.gbn.gd. GBN, with you anywhere and everywhere.
welcome back to our listeners. Welcome back, viewers, once again to the Point Classic Radio GBN TV. Today being, of course, Tuesday, the 30th day of December within the year 2025. After today, we have one more day to go, and 2025 will be with us no more. Just a bare memory, and I certainly hope there's a lot of positive memories for you for 2025 thus far. We do have a caller. Caller, your life. Good morning, welcome.
Morning, GT.
Good morning to you. How are you this morning?
Well, I'm not too fine, Something I want to pass on a message out for who in authority for 2026.
Yes.
I would like for the people who have the vehicle and they have places in their home, like in front of the door or whatever, to make their own driveway and leave the road free. Because I have a liability. Sometimes I go places and when I can't even pay a taxi to drop me too close to my home. And they just had the road occupied and vehicle can't even come across to drop you because they're using the road. And most of them, they have land in front of their houses where they could build their own driveway. That is what I would like to see for 26.
Okay. Thank you so much. Seems to be one of the concerns we've been hearing, for a vast majority of 2025. The issue of folks parking, indiscriminately anywhere or wherever they feel they want to, the obstruction that they're causing seems to be one of the major conversations we've been having. Certainly hope for 2026. Hope that could be remedied a whole lot by the authorities. Caller, you're live. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Doing great. How are you this morning?
I'm fine. I'm putting out something to the Grenada Board of Tourism and the Port Authority. Especially when a cruise ship comes in, it has time the water to be rough. Okay, and with the water taxi, I think one is something serious may happen because I think when the water is rough, the Port Authority is supposed to say, well, guys, you all could walk. It's true, those guys are looking for the dollar. But if the water is rough, and these boats are very small, I think they should be off because not everyone goes to the beach, could swim. Most people go to the water taxi because they enjoy it. But sometimes some of them have kids, and these boats are so small. They can't even get a wave, and the wave can sing them. Because even Friday, on the water taxi stand, the wave was rough, and a passenger when he jumped about 2 feet from the boat up to there and back on the boat.
So what would you like to see the authorities do when of course situation like that exists, so rough waves and so forth? What would you like to see the authorities do?
Well, I think...
Or what sort of regulations you would like to see implemented, especially when the seas are that in that particular condition, I should say?
Well, I think once the water are rough, I think they should shut it off. If the people want to go with taxi, it's up to them. But on the sea, I think something should be put in place for that.
Okay. Well, certainly hope for 2026 we see those things be implemented. All right? Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Caller live. WhatsApp caller. Good morning. Welcome.
JT.
Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
How you doing, man?
I hope you had a happy Christmas. And I'm wishing you a very, very happy New Year.
All right. Thank you. And same goes out to you, sir.
Yeah, my brother. Jesse, I've been listening to the news, listening all to the program. And why the Prime Minister don't give out a message for this year? A Christmas message? I don't know what
you didn't see one, or you didn't see one, or you didn't hear one. But I think there were. Christmas message from all ministers, exclusive of the Prime Minister.
Exclusive of the Prime Minister, because I listened to the government program and them, and I see Kit Mitchell, I see Kit Mitchell, I see the opposition leader. I see Kit and I see all of them, but I don't see the Prime Minister.
Probably you missed it at the time it was shown. Probably you could go review it if you have the option of going back or via the Facebook page or so. You could probably see those messages.
I reviewed about 2 times. The only message I see is on the Prime Minister page where he speak about that, but I didn't see it on GB on the message. Katie, what I would like to see, I would like to see Andy get back and do his work. Because apparently he start to remove the vehicle on them, and eventually he just stop. I would like to know what's going on with this vehicle on them. I'd like him to start back his work and take out all the vehicle by the side of the road. Because I understand he had the power to do it. What beat me, I don't know why he stopped. Jetty, I listened to a program And I was really disappointed in it. Can you imagine? Anyhow, lead up on next day. I know we're going that way. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you. Best wishes, man. All the best, and all the best for the year to come. All right. We do have another caller. Caller, you're live. Good morning. Welcome.
Jesse, good morning to you, man.
Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
I'm a little bit under the weather, but you know what? I'm grateful. I'm still above the moon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but don't let the weather cover you up too much. You know what I mean? If you're under it.
Yeah, you know what? But I'm still. My mental faculty is still sharpened.
All right.
No, what I want to say is the underpinning of any nation or people are predicated on those here. You're talking about any nation, right, that don't have respect, or where people find it's easy to just disrespect people and don't have a fear for God, or they don't have gratitude, is a nation that will crumble. Over the years, over history, we've seen all the great empires. Rome, this self-destruct. The Roman Empire self-destruct. The Greeks, the Medes and the Persian, all of them self-destruct. I'm saying that to say, any place where people don't respect each other, and we find it's just easy to disrespect, have no fear for God, do anything anyhow, we are just creating the atmosphere for social decadence. And my whole point in that is to say that I just hope that we as a nation have to remember that God runs things. At the end of the day, people have the different views. And if any nation, right, do all those things, you could have a nation that is rich, have all the minerals, have all the gold, we could have all the best this and all the best technology. But if you don't have that love and that respect for the Most High, you will fall apart. And that's the bottom line. So I'm just giving and just urging us to have a little more respect for the Most High and for people. On this island, we have a lot of people who are very intelligent and who want to see Grenada go forward. GT, keep on doing what you're doing. God bless you. God bless the Grenada, Carriacou, and Pidimantec. Let's keep on praying for the Prime Minister of Grenada, Carriacou, and Pidimantec, Mr. Deacon Mitchell. Let's even pray for the opposition, the police force, the doctors, the dentists, the family members, the pastors, the nurses, and everybody. Have yourself a blessed one, man.
You too, man. Have a blessed day yourself, and shout out goes to your family, man. Take it easy.
Yeah, respect.
All right, man. We do have another caller via the WhatsApp. Let's go to the WhatsApp. WhatsApp caller, you're live. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning to you, GT, and to all your listeners.
Good morning to you.
I hope that, well, if Santa Claus missed you, because I gave him a lot of prizes, a lot of presents for people, but I hope he found them, because I even told them, he found you?
No, he didn't.
Santa Claus found you?
He didn't find me at all.
This Santa Claus, I believe, has a mind of his own. Yeah.
Probably. Or you probably gave him the wrong address. So you probably need to look into that.
Oh, Lord. Well, you must stay in one address, GT. All right. Backtrack and see if the gift is there.
I will certainly do that.
I am calling because I was made aware recently. I was startled by the effects of sandflies on human beings. Yes, I was startled. And it seems that it is going unattended, because people just think there's little sandflies, they can't kill us. But these little sandflies seem to be what is undermining our health. I have had discussions with one or two doctors, and they seem to believe that, because the sandflies, when they bite, especially dogs, and they bite you, they put protozoa into your body. Now, what we do is we treat the bite on the outside, but the protozoa, no, they inside your body, undermining your health, taking up residence in your prostate gland, in your everywhere, in your breast, in all about, and causing inflammation. For the new year, I do hope that, because sandflies can cause the disease, I think it's leishmaniasis or something like that. But you know, GT, in an island with so many sandflies, there is no test, no lab do that test. Okay, so let us hope for the new year they will take sandflies seriously, the effects of sandflies seriously. GT, when you get a little chance, Google sandflies, and I hope that all the listeners will Google sandflies and wake up and talk to your doctors and tell them, help them to pressure the government to get whatever is needed to start the test for the disease sandflies can cause. Okay, thank you, GT.
Thank you. And of course, interesting that you brought that up, because I actually was having a discussion with someone in relation to that also. And and as you mentioned, they said it's something that folks sometimes don't put a lot of attention in. And as you said, just a little sandfly, and but it's more than that. It's more than that.
And we rub the bite on the outside, but the damage is the protozoa that they put in your body. They're going to take up residence in your spleen, in your this, in your that, and they cause inflammation.
Yes.
I can share my personal experience where I was diagnosed with cancer by one doctor because my inflammation level was high. I went to another doctor, and the doctor said no, because yes, it is high, your inflammation level is high, but if it's cancer, it will be moving really fast. But yours is not moving. So therefore, your problem is not cancer. You understand? A lot of us are going about with inflammation. The sandflies are undermining our health, and that should be taken quite seriously as of now. I want all the listeners, Google the dangers of sandflies, and they will see for themselves why they should not let sandflies bite them.
Thank you,
GT.
Thank you so much also. Have a good one, and all the best for 2026.
All right.
We do have another caller. Caller, you're live. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
And good morning to Grenada and the rest of the Caribbean. I want to congratulate you, first of all, for doing a very good job on the radio. Excellent. And also to the people of the state and the persons in your radio station, workers, GBN. Yes, while there was some good from the government this year, I still believe there's a lot to be taken up, and we a lot more proper reporting system. There's a lot of things that is said, and we want the air to be clear about them. So while I think the government have done a number of work in different areas, we think it is important that they address problems that are there. Unions still have problems with government. Workers still have problems with government. Roads are not properly maintained. So we should get from the government the reasons for certain things not happening properly. So hats off to all, and let us hope and wish for a better 2026, and may the Lord be with us.
Thank you, caller. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Have yourself a good day also. We do have another caller via WhatsApp. Good morning, you're live. Good morning to you.
Good morning, GT, and compliments of the season.
Same goes out to you, sir.
My contribution. Okay. That might be my last contribution for in the year 2025. Tomorrow is a busy day. I just want to go off the limb to congratulate the Royal Grenada Police Force Arm for giving us, I should say, a wonderful holiday season in their line of duty, whether it be in the Rapid Response Unit, the special SSU, traffic. Just want to give a big shout out to them, because most times we always get, when something gone wrong, we get the public view and the public opinion and the public judgment on how things should be done. And I just want to say this morning, big hats off to them for keeping national security intact, as well as the Ministry of National Security, Permanent Secretary, everyone plays their part. We want to make sure that we give a big shout out to National Security this morning. It was a clean Christmas holiday, minor occurrences, but as we all know, we have to give GT as we close within the year. The Royal Grenada Police Force had a press briefing. I think Mr. Cohen was in charge of crimes. They had a Commissioner, Mr. Randy Cannott. And there was something that kind of caught my attention during that interview. One of the things was that of a particular reporter was asking questions or queries on that of the late Senator Mr. Franklin. And I just want to throw this out there. We know GT. I'm just going to put it there. Everyone knows when there is an quote-unquote ongoing investigation, the RGPF could only put out so much, right? We don't want to cause any problem within the investigation. So certain things has to remain as the investigation is being conducted, and it's straightforward. Even the RGPF page, as Mr. Cohen was saying, I'm one who always pay attention to what's happening through there, whether it's crash report, whatever it's case maybe. They always update it with occurrences of various things that may take place. So that page, I think, GT, that as people, social media has its good, and the internet, I should say, has its bad. And before we go out there and putting out a lot of things, I think we, as whether it is journalists or people in the population, whether you're in public office or whatever is the case, we need to be responsible, because the contribution that we make, remember, not everyone has a high IQ, not everyone could think critically. We have to be careful with what we are putting out outside there, because it may help as well as it may damage, and in most cases it does a lot of negative. So I just want to say congratulations to the RGPF. Everything is not perfect. We're not perfect. There is always room for improvement, but continue to do the great work, because while we are asleep, we know you guys are working there and keeping us safe through national security. So that's my contribution.
Thank you a whole lot. Sometimes we don't give the police that credit that they do deserve from time to time, but appreciate you, caller, taking the time with that. We do have another caller. Caller, live. Good morning.
Good morning, Jay. Good morning.
How are you doing this morning, bro?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Jay, I wanted to ask caller was talking on behalf of the police force. I know they have people that normally does that, have the press. I want to be going back to help them out. Hey, there's a call on your program that there's something earlier, and that the government is free to talk when somebody posts things. I wonder if that's our biggest problem in Grenada, talk on social media. So I want to have more serious issues we can deal with, as they with people posting stuff on social media. But this thing will only start now, and them already started it. The behaviors of NDC supporters have started this thing on social media. So really and truly, it doesn't really bother doing go back and forth on social media yet. I'm not saying that. Why would the government sit to talk about certain things, as the caller said? Remember, the government said after they took office to get information on a need-to-know case. A need-to-know case. Remember that time. So you leave room. We're not doing that. You leave room for speculation. The last government, when it was in office, they have a press briefing after every cabinet meeting. The nation is to know what's going on in the country. Today, you have no press briefings for people who know what's going on. So they tend to go and speculate. And the problem for that is because the government is not giving you information as they should. And that's their problem. So they're creating that level of confusion among people. So you have to go back and forth crossing on issues that they know nothing about. Just last night, a couple of guys were discussing. Did the government give an answer on the radar? Some say no, some say yes. So nobody knows what's going on. And then the guy said, the government said that. And people like, no. And then MTV News did a clip on that, and they said the government didn't give an answer yet. People are in limbo to what's going on in their own country. And that's the reason, because the government is not giving people information on what's going on in their own country. That's the reason for all this speculation, all this confusion on social media back and forth. And the government was causing that. If they come out and give people information what's going on in the country, eventually people will have the right answer. They could deal with the issues in the country in a more civil manner. So, and secondly, brother, in Japan, the most of vehicles come out. To own a vehicle in Japan, the more own a parking spot, So you must rent a parking spot. So other things people have vehicles on the side of the road is because you have no laws in this country to do what they want. People have proper laws in this country. A man, if he buy a vehicle, get a packet in his under your house or in his yard or wherever, not on the roadside, then you know what to do. If you just back on the roadside, you just go with it. That's better.
Thank you. Have a nice day yourself and all the best for 2026 to come. We'll take our final caller on the program from this morning via WhatsApp. Caller, good morning. You're live and you're my final caller for the morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, GT. Wow, they say you saved the best for last.
How you doing this morning, man?
I'm good, man. I'm in St. Lucia, GT.
Yeah. Well, lucky you. Lucky you. I think you made a wise decision.
You don't ask me why they have in St. Lucia, but it's okay.
I know.
That's a different topic.
I don't want to expose your business on air, so I wouldn't ask you that. You know.
No problem. I like telling people I'm in St. Lucia. Anyway, GT. GT, how was your Christmas?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty nice, calm. All the words of a positive that you think in a positive way. That was it for me.
Oh, and GT, also want to take time to wish your daughter a happy belated birthday, because yesterday I heard it say it was your daughter's birthday.
Yes.
So that's good, man.
Yep.
It's good. You have a big girl, man. I heard it, man.
You have to give some trouble this morning.
GT.
All right.
That's good, GT. We have to watch because I've got one too, you know.
All right.
So I have a grandbaby too. Yeah, GT. Okay. My contribution this morning, right? I was looking at a post that somebody posted that telling the MP of St. Patrick East to go clean Bathway. And GT, I'm taken because I know, like back in the days, GT, you know, we get together and then we'll go around in beaches and things and we clean up the beaches. So why we have to call in on the MP when we are the beach goers ourselves? You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We used to clean up the beach, we cook food, you know, we play sports and things after, you know. So I think that people from the parish should take that own initiative. I think they used to have a group before. They used to go around cleaning beaches and stuff. And let me say, a place as Bathway, for example, I know like they do like the turtle minding and all these things and them. So I think even the people who are doing the turtle minding, they should be the one seeking that interest of Bathway.
So why are we not having those groupings taking up those initiatives anymore?
Exactly, and also the person what.
No, I'm asking you why these groupings are not taking up those initiatives anymore. If you have a clue in relation to that,
I don't know why they're not. Why they're not taking that initiative? Because remember, every holiday, everybody running to Bathway and to celebrate, to do whatever, have birthdays, whatever. You understand? Mm-hmm. So I think we have to bring back the community service, that kind of love we used to have before, you know. And also, I'm calling on my good friend who called before me too. He live in Riverside. He could come up there. I don't mind, and everybody else clean, you know.
Oh man.
All right, so Judy, anyway, you have a great day. And don't worry, we'll be talking for the New Year's anyway.
Yeah, man. Well, best wishes goes out to you
and family again. Happy New Year.
Yeah, man. You know,
and one more. My good friend Colin to create a team and go clean Bathway.
I would say no. Well, have a good day, man, and all the best for 2026 to come. All right, if we don't get to speak again, have a good one.
You and your family.
All right. Hey, folks, that's what we're going to take a wrap for today's edition. Up to the point. I want to thank everyone who called in and contributed towards today's edition. Thank you so much. Join me again. I'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the final day within the month of December. Yes, as we will say in the local parlance, all year's day or all year's night, however you want to put it. So all the best. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good one, folks. That's why I say goodbye for today's edition. Let me say goodbye.